Looks like a quarterback. Yeah, I can see the tattoo. That's definitely him.
All right, we're live.
Oh, all right.
Cool. All right.
Some lady brought her kid to the pool 10 minutes before it closed. It's like, are you serious? She shows up and she's like, oh, what time do you guys close? And I was like, 8 o'clock. She's like, okay, that's what I thought. And I was like,
And just walks
really?
in. That's
Yeah.
what she
Are
thought.
you
And she
serious? And then
still
just
walked
throws her
in.
kid in the pool. I was like, come on now.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like it's 9 o'clock. So we're just gonna hammer out Logan and then Julio, and I think that'll be good. We can do a little shorter episode.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Let me start recording, and hopefully this actually records. Okay. So it is recording. All right. We'll do a little dancey dance, and we will start the countdown now. Hello and welcome to the Wise Guys podcast. I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, joined as always by my co-host, Chris Hagan.
What's doing?
Doing well, Chris. It was a good weekend. Did you have were you working this weekend?
I worked all weekend. Yeah. Today was my 7th day in a row.
Oh
And
wow!
I finally have off tomorrow.
Wow, and it's the first time. I mean, this is like one of your. I feel like this is your first job, right? Is it not lifeguarding?
Well, I did like summer camp.
Yeah. But yeah,
Technically, as an internship, not really, but yeah.
dang, they threw you right in the gauntlet. 7 days in a
Did.
row.
Yeah. But so what was nice is I had an apartment complex on the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, which is like not crowded at all.
Uh-huh.
That was nice because the other pool I have would have been like absolutely packed weekend.
That's nice. An apartment complex seems easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Gets boring, but I'll take boring over like 20 kids running around.
Yeah,
throwing
that makes
stuff
sense.
in.
All right. Well, glad you had a good weekend. Glad you don't look very sunburned. You look good. Good stuff.
No, I've learned because I've gotten burnt bad before.
Yeah.
I sit in the shade and I wear sunscreen. I'm
Yeah.
responsible sunbathing person.
Nice. All right. Well, I was trying to find a good transition there, but I couldn't find any. Let's just get right into it. Logan Paul, one of our Paul brothers that we seem to talk about every once in a while, is back and he's fighting, and he fought.
I mean, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. Did you pay for it or did you stream it?
No.
somehow?
I didn't pay
Okay.
for it.
Good.
No,
People on Twitter were like whining that they paid money to watch this fight, and they're like, "Oh, and it was such a bad fight." I'm like, "What'd you expect?"
I don't understand why people are getting mad. Like, what again? What did they expect? It's been the same thing every time they fought. It's not like I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it though. And that being said, I'm gonna watch it every single time. And
Huh?
I actually think this should be an opening for more exhibition games, just like random sporting events that don't make any sense. Let's get him thrown in there.
No, I mean there wasn't even like a real winner, right? I mean,
No,
obviously Floyd beat him, but there was no judges.
no, and according to Jake Paul and Logan Paul, Logan won.
Right.
So there's no winners.
I,
No one got knocked out. Unless did you see that angle? The clip of Logan getting getting knocked out, and Floyd Mayweather
Where he's
held him
like
up.
holding him up. Yeah.
He definitely was knocked out.
That Jake Paul tweet had me crying laughing when he was just like 50-1. My brother just beat Floyd Mayweather. Let's go.
Yes, yes. Just the
So dumb.
delusion. The delusion coming
It's
out
not
of
even
him.
delusion. Like he knows obviously that he didn't win. He just like stirring the pot, and he's so good at it too.
He is good at it. They
He's literally a professional troll.
they are professional trolls, and they're so good at what they do. And
Mhm.
a lot of people like are just sitting at home, and I feel like a lot of people are just jealous. How could you not be
Jealous.
an I'm jealous. How could you not be an envy of the Paul brothers? They are the definition of winning at life.
Mhm.
He
It's
said
not like they care that people don't like them.
well, and he said it at the end of he said it at the end of the fight. He was like, "Look, I just fought Floyd Mayweather, the best boxer ever, just for fun. Like just because I could."
Right. Yeah. I mean, it is like I guess you can say it's a disgrace to the sport, which is fair. But at the same time, these guys are just like,
No, this is
we
this
can
is
make
what
money.
exactly what boxing
Might as
needs.
well just do it.
I think this is
I
exactly what
mean,
boxing needs.
I guess to get more people into it, but like the people that are tuning into this fight aren't the same people that are tuning into like title fight like Canelo Triple G. It's a completely different crowd.
Yeah, but also it's only like a quarter of the people. Like you know how many more
I
viewers
know,
that got than any other UFC fight?
Mhm.
It just
What they should do is they should just make a separate. I don't know how boxing works with like the belts. I know there's different belts, like basically different leagues. I think
yeah, no, there
they
should
should
be a
just make
celebrity
whole
champion.
separate. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Floyd on it, like I can't read, but he's pretty smart.
Oh yeah.
'Cause if he just knocked him out in the first round, which he could have, no one would step up to fight him again. Like guys like that wouldn't go and fight him if he just knocked out
Yeah,
Logan
no,
Paul
he's a
before
genius. He is
37.
doing and clearly they must have had some pact, right? To say
Hmm,
that they neither one of them well, of course Logan wasn't going to knock him out, but
right, yeah.
like I think Mayweather maybe he didn't even tell Logan, but he was just like I'm not going to smush this kid's brain
I'm
in.
sure he said before the fight, he's like, I'll take it easy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Like
There's no way he didn't.
at the same time, that's also just how he fights.
Yeah, but
Like, when he fought,
Logan did not block the whole time. He could have been any
no,
time,
I
any
know he could
moment on a. He could have stopped on a dime and knocked him out
have.
every time, anytime.
Yeah, if that happened, then he can't make more money off of like
Exactly.
stupid exhibition fights, and he makes so much off of it.
He
So we'll
made.
just keep doing it. Why not? Like,
Why would he not do that? And why would he not fight Jake? Why would he not fight Logan
Mhm.
again? Why?
it'll be the same thing, and people will get suckered into it again and be like, "Oh, like we thought Jake Paul would be a better fight. Like it's gonna be the same thing. They're not gonna touch him."
No, it's the same fight every time. And people are like, oh, like all it was hugging and stuff. It's like, dude, that like, did you even see the Mike Tyson fight? All that was hugging too. They're not actually trying to hurt each other.
Yeah, right. And all like, have you ever watched a Mayweather fight before?
Oh
When he
yeah,
fights like world champions, he makes them look like that.
yeah.
They don't touch him. Like that's why he's so good because he's so quick.
The
And
craziest
like,
part was was just how like atrocious Jake Paul was on actually hitting his I guess hitting his hits.
hmm,
Um
famous punches.
landing his punches. Yeah, yeah, there you go. That sounds better than hitting his punches. Is your internet
Yeah.
good real quick? Let's do a little internet check.
How did we screw
Yeah,
up?
just no, just a little lag from you.
I mean, it's all right. I could make the switch.
Yeah, we got time.
Make
Make the switch real quick.
the switch. All right.
Yeah, make the switch real quick.
There
All
we
right, but
go.
his 13%. I even if you don't hear me right now, his 13% punch landing like a percentage, his hit percentage was abominable. It was atrocious. But it like Floyd Mayweather made him look silly. He couldn't do anything to any degree. If as I said earlier, if Mayweather wanted to, he would have been out in the first round if he wanted to. So they're geniuses. They're wearing $1 million Pokemon cards on their neck with a bunch of diamonds around it, and they're geniuses. I don't know, like No. Ah, there he is.
Back.
You're back. All right. All I was saying when you were gone is just to fill some time. I just said, they're geniuses. They have $1 million Pokemon card around their neck. They're bouncing around, making YouTube videos, and now doing whatever the hell they want. So
No, I mean it's like it's their world. And we're just pawns in their scheme.
it's actually like the world is their playground, and we're just like
Yeah, they literally do whatever they want.
yeah, they have every toy to their disposal, and they just do it. And like I was with someone who was like, oh, like why is he wearing that Pokemon card if like Mayweather has millions of more dollars than him? And he's like, well, doesn't matter because no one
Yeah.
at home has anything. They like, and no, they're flexing to the world. They're not flexing to each other to try to see. Who's,
Yeah,
like,
no.
He knows Mayweather has more money than him, but that's not gonna stop him.
No, yeah, it's just a celebration of hey, we're both rich and we're gonna make more money. So
A
and
lot.
just flex on everyone else.
A lot of money, a
That's
lot
all
more
it
money.
is. Mm-hmm.
But-
Do you know how much like what the actual figure is of how much they made?
I thought Mayweather made 100 million.
Ugh.
Like I think that's the number.
Oh,
is
it's
100
so
million.
dumb. I can't even believe it. I mean, I can actually, but
I
it's
can too,
just-
because it'll happen in
It's
in a
so
year and a half.
ridiculous.
They'll be fighting again.
I know. Well,
so
when he'll fight Jake, I'm sure.
he's got to fight.
Although, actually,
He's
now that
gotta
I think about it, Jake might not want to fight him because Jake doesn't want to lose.
No, yeah, Jake kind of cares about the boxing career too much. He like actually
Yeah.
like this is what he actually wants to do. Logan, it just seemed like he was out there just to have some fun.
Yeah, right. And I don't know. Jake also needs to fight a professional boxer, not like
he's doing
former
another
UFC fighters.
UFC fighter, right?
Yeah, fight a boxer.
He's not gonna fight a
There's a
boxer until he
difference.
knows he can win. Once he knows
Yeah,
he can
right.
win, he'll fight a boxer.
I mean, I just want to see him fight one actual like boxer because it's completely different. It's a completely different sport.
You know what's
These
funny,
guys
though?
can't just like make the switch. It's not easy.
You know what's funny? You know who's the only person in the world, the whole world, who doesn't want to see Jake Paul fight a boxer?
Who?
Is Jake Paul. He's
Oh,
the only
well,
person
yeah.
in the world. And he doesn't care. He will.
Oh, yeah.
He is putting his foot down and saying, "I will fight whoever I want, and you will watch until I can just say I'm good enough. And then once
Uh-huh.
I can beat a real boxer, I'll beat a real boxer. And then you'll have nothing you can say because he's just gonna win. He's gonna end up. There's nothing we can do to stop him because I'm gonna watch. Most of the world's gonna watch, and it's gonna be an event where they make a crap ton of money. So
Yep.
it just never it just won't happen until he's ready. And
I really want to see him fight McGregor. That one would like actually be interesting.
yeah, I actually do want
I'm sure they would stage something and like somehow turn it into not an actual fight, but like if it was a real fight between those two guys, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Speaking of stage stuff, so are they like do they not hate each other?
Floyd and Logan?
Or they're just
Doubt it.
Floyd and the Paul brothers?
I'm sure they have the hat thing. I still think
Was the
that
hat thing
probably
staged? Yeah, was the
I
hat thing
think
staged?
it was, but if not, like I'm sure Floyd actually doesn't like him. And I'm sure he's like
He was
but they're
talking at
such-
the end. He was such
like,
a
they're
nice guy at the
dweebs to
end.
him. Yeah,
Oh,
of
they're
course he
meaningless.
was.
They're flies to him.
They are.
When we say like
Yeah,
they
I-
run the world until it gets to that other tier of them
Right,
being
yeah.
just like pests.
Mm-hmm. Floyd, I mean, that dude is. I don't know how he makes so much money. 'Cause I remember like looking at the most or the highest paid athletes like by year on a yearly basis.
Yeah,
and
and
he's always up there. I don't know where the money comes from
I don't know.
because he doesn't fight that much anymore.
I
He is bathing in money though.
He is. He's got too much money to deal with. Can we you watched it live, right?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No,
So-
I just saw some clips. I was watching the Maryland playoff baseball game actually.
Oh.
They lost,
Well,
unfortunately.
I hope it was worth it.
And And then I turned the soccer game on, which was
I heard
electric.
I heard that was
actually.
electric. I heard that was.
I
way
wish
better
I would
than-
have watched the whole game. I've never been like that before with soccer. Been like, man, like I wish I would have watched that game. That was awesome.
All
USA.
right, we'll
baby,
talk
we're
about
back.
that. We'll talk that. Well, I'll talk about that in a sec because you can.
That's
you
all
can
I got to say. I, don't know.
Okay. Alright.
I watched
It
like
just-
the last
wait,
10 minutes.
Yeah. What
And
is
it's
it like?
soccer, so, like,
not
that much happened.
It went into overtime and then like a penalty kick won it, right?
Yeah, yeah. But then the USA goalie made like a really cool save. Mexico had a penalty kick, and then a Mexican guy got hit in the face with a cup.
Wasn't it the
Pretty crazy stuff.
Wasn't it the backup goalie too?
I don't know.
Oh, so you don't even know the storyline.
I have no
Hey,
clue.
that was soccer talk.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways,
Tune in
back-
later, or tune in 3 months later for
yes,
soccer
for our
talk
next
again.
soccer talk. Anyways, back to Logan Paul. Something more important than soccer.
Yeah.
So the stream, you must like I guess you didn't, maybe you didn't see it on Twitter either, but they come up. Mayweather does his little, or sorry, Logan goes first. They do the walk-in song. His walk-in song is from, God, it's like The Great Showman or something, some musical. And I was just like, huh, it's a little surprising. But then I'm like, all right, where's Mayweather's where's his walk-up song? Then they're just like, and the Migos! And the Migos
Yeah, I
start
did see
rolling
that.
in, and they're all dancing and singing. And I'm like, what the hell are the Migos doing here? Like,
I did see that.
I was like, the immediate reaction was, they have to fight. We gotta have the Migos fighting. All three of
Just
them.
throw him in there.
A cage match?
match.
Yeah. But that was just shocking. I was like so confused on what's going on.
I honestly forgot about the Migos.
Well, they're
They
dropping
haven't
their
made any.
they're dropping their album-
In a while.
they're dropping their album Friday. So that's
okay.
probably why they were on the Logan Paul thing. But
So they're back.
they are back.
Migos are
Yes,
back.
Migos are back. Well, I guess is it someone like told like they're like, it's just Migos, right? It's not the Migos. And I was like,
I
screw
mean,
you.
it is, but
I
like
was
saying
just like,
the Migos
I was just
is
like,
fun.
screw you. How about that? I'm not gonna just be like,
I mean, they are. It's like the three amigos, like the Migos.
yeah, no, they're the Migos.
Same
I'm not gonna
ring to
just
it,
call
right?
them Migos. No, I'm not gonna call them Migos. That's lame. But just mass confusion from everyone, and the announcers, they're performing a song, and the announcers are talking over them. The announcers were
Shame.
so garbage. They were awful.
They were garbage for the last Paul fight. They were.
Well, of course they
garbage,
were,
too.
because they don't have they just don't they're like, what can we skip out on? Nah, they don't need to pay the announcers. But the announcers, they could not understand which Paul brother this was the whole fight. They were changing the name every 2 seconds, and
It is tough though. 'Cause
I
it
mean, I
feels
think
like they're both doing the same things and
Yes.
they look very similar.
yeah, the Jake Paul is getting like the LeBron beard where it goes like out and like makes like a square.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't mind it, but someone I was with when we were watching, they were like, "Oh, that just looks hideous." And I was like, all right, well, that's a little. I guess Jake Paul doesn't care about their opinion, but
Wait, speaking of LeBron, did we ever talk about the press conference?
no, we never mentioned the
Trying to
press
remember.
conference.
Okay,
We get-
quick detour
Yeah,
at some point.
We can quick detour in a second. I'm almost done with Logan. I just want
Okay.
to just the announcers garbage. There should have been. I kind of wanted to know who won. I wish there was
Mhm.
judging. Clearly, it was Floyd, but like I
I
want
think
to
it would
know
have
like
been
the
like
points.
8-0.
No, the rounds like it said like people were like technically Jake won. I mean Logan. Sorry, see I messed it up. You know what? We're all human.
Easy.
Now I feel bad. Anyways, they wanted to see their
Stupid
like.
announcers, right?
Hey, don't shoot the podcaster. Don't shoot the anyways, I was literally about to say Jake again. Logan, they said Logan almost won a couple. Like they said he might have won at least one round. So
Hey, I'm assuming it was like one of the first ones.
yeah, I'm
Because that's
surprised.
what happened against McGregor.
Yes.
Like McGregor probably won maybe even 2 of the first 3 because Floyd just lets him tire
Yeah.
himself out.
Mm-hmm. It's I'm proud of him. My last thought is I'm proud of him for being in the ring with Floyd Mayweather for 8 rounds and didn't die. That
Yeah, I mean,
I think
good
that's
for
an
him, I guess.
yeah.
Even though Floyd is not, you know, trying his hardest, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's
But
also 44.
good for him. Right, yeah.
But still, I wouldn't want to be in a ring with Floyd
No,
Mayweather. So yeah.
I mean, if I was making $100 million, he could do
Oh,
whatever he
I would
wants
get
to me.
punched in the face for $100 million. I would be unconscious for 2 days for $100 million.
That fight would last like however long it took for us
For the
to
punch to
meet
hit my
after we
face.
like tapped gloves. Yeah, that's how long the fight would last, and then just lights out. I'd wake
Yeah,
up and
it would
like,
be. I'd like attempt to do something, but it wouldn't matter. He's too fast. I could be like, "Oh, I'm blocking," and then he'd punch me in the stomach, and then punch me in the face, and I'd be out. This is what I'd do. I'd give it enough time. I would find scrap for enough time to go, "Oh, little baby man," and then get punched in the face. I'd be standing on the other side going, "Oh, I can read a book," and then he'd get punched in the face and never wake up.
You start like running laps around the ring. It's like, come and get me. Get me.
Come and get me, stupid midget. And then he'd catch up to
man.
me, or I'd tire out, and he'd punch me once, and I'd wake up and look at my bank account.
Yep.
Oh man.
You'd have a black eye for like a year.
Also, since
Just
you didn't
permanent
watch,
would just be like yellowish.
yeah, it would just be yellow. Also, you didn't watch. Logan did not block once. He like his hands were always down here. They were never up. Never.
He
Whatever.
literally could have died. He's lucky he didn't die.
Oh, if there was actual
Floyd,
beef and
like-
they were actually mad, that man might have died.
Could have actually killed him.
Well,
Possible.
good for Logan.
I also saw a clip of Logan like coming in just throwing punches like that, and
Yeah.
Floyd is just like sitting there.
He was going over
Not
him.
one is even close to touch, and even if it did touch him, like it wouldn't do anything to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. All right, well, moral of the story is they need to do more of these. Why not do more of these?
Yeah.
No, do more.
I don't need to see more.
Maybe not of just the Paul brothers, but do more of
Oh, just
all
like random exhibition.
yeah.
Yeah, like there should always be more fighting.
Yeah, why is there not more boxing?
I want to see like I don't know, like basketball players that don't like each other. Like they should get in the
Mhm.
ring.
Yeah. Kevin
Train 'em
Garnett should
up.
get in the
Yeah.
ring. Could sweep the floor.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
Did you see that? I didn't watch this one, but did you see that Chad Ochocinco got knocked out?
Yes, I did see that. I just realized the other day that Ocho Cinco is 8'5". Like that's why he changed the name. For some reason that never occurred to me
Nice.
that it's literally Ocho Cinco. And someone said that the other day, and I was like, oh, 8'5". Like that's his number. I thought it was just like, yeah, it's just a cool name. So I was like, yeah,
I mean,
it's a
it
pretty
is
cool
a sick name.
But yeah, that blew my mind. Not
Yeah,
my
it's-
proudest moment that I wasn't
That's
able
all
to
right. It
sniff
is
that one
it is
out.
crazy. It is crazy to think about though. That like it just because like you know him by Ocho Cinco now, where it's like you don't
Mhm.
even think about the 85.
And it's literally the 8. Yeah. Oh, it's like Meta World Peace. Formerly Ron Artest.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with his number.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm just saying it just
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Like that's what you know him as, even though it makes no sense.
Meta World Peace. What a guy. He tweeted at my brother once for no reason.
Did he really?
Well, like he tweeted like
That's
my
pretty
brother tweeted
cool.
at him, and then like he like somehow
Right, yeah.
replied. Yeah.
Like Paul Pierce.
Yes, the truth. Replying to my tweet.
Big
That
fan
has-
of the pod.
Yes, fan of the pod. I think he might have that tweet might have like 2,000 likes now.
That's pretty impressive.
For a reply on Paul Pierce, and it ratioed Paul Pierce. So I have
Oh,
more
there
likes
you
in
go.
here. Yeah. So
That's something that goes on your tombstone.
that does ratioed. Paul
Ratioed
Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Okay. Other big news that we have that don't have to do with Jake or Logan Paul is that Julio Jones finally traded to the Tennessee Titans. What do you like?
So I'd like to apologize first of all because I said he wasn't going to get traded. So my bad. Like a week later, he's traded. So I was
Yeah.
wrong about that one. I'll own it. Dead wrong.
Yeah.
Good move by Titans.
Yeah, I think it is
Really
a good move.
move.
Good move by the Titans, giving up a second and a fourth. And I don't know, there's a part of me that is like, man, they're like that's a steal. And then there's another part of me where I'm like, he's 32 and played 9 games last year. I don't like. I don't know if there's because everyone's now that the move is done. There's never just like a good move Titans. It's like now they're Super Bowl contenders, best duo,
Oh yeah,
best duo
Titans
in
are
the
gonna be
league,
dangerous this year.
dangerous. And it's like when they say comments like that, I'm just amazed. Like I'm amazed where they still view. You know what I mean? Where they still view Julio. Is that something that's wrong?
So the durability is the issue for me.
Yes.
It's not the talent.
It's not.
Like
Yeah.
he's still. I don't think he's slowed down when he's healthy.
Yes, I agree.
Like I think that he's just as good as he was when he was younger. The
Mhm.
problem is the durability, and I'm interested to see what they do with the contract because they're gonna have to extend him, right? They wouldn't just trade for him and then not pay him.
Do you know how many years he has?
I thought he only had like 1 year left.
No.
I'll look it up real quick. But
All right, look it up
he
real quick.
doesn't.
I don't think so, but I thought he had at least 2.
Why did they have to trade him if he had? Like, what was
I
his
don't know.
demand?
People always find ways like to say that they have to trade someone, so I have no idea.
Oh yeah, he signed for 2 more years after this year. Oh, potential out after 2022. But yeah, he
Okay.
could have opted out.
I don't know. Maybe because
I didn't even know they had opt-outs in football.
I didn't know they had options either. That's
Potential out 2022.
the
I
contract
don't-
with
this
him
makes no
is
sense to
also
me.
another big thing where their like the Titans defense still isn't good. So
Oh, I know.
you adding this weapon to an already good offense, of course, who doesn't? Like you're gonna add Julio Jones. Like if you
Mhm.
you say second and a fourth, and you get a sixth and Julio Jones, you're taking Julio Jones. But I just feel like they have other things to address where this
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
the best. I don't know. I feel like if he went to the Colts, I would be like, damn, the Colts. Are
I
Super
don't.
Bowl
Yeah.
contenders.
Colts
I-
look like idiots right now,
The
especially because he went to the same division.
like I don't know, the Titans like the Super Bowl meter would have been like right here. Now it's like there. Like it didn't move
Mhm.
that much. Where if the Colts they would say they're there, they would be like up to here. Where they're really making an actual improvement where I just don't I see the Titans making improvement, but also adding on to an already good offense.
Right. Yeah. They're just getting like marginally better, and they still can't stop anyone on defense. They
Yeah.
did a little bit in free agency, but like that defense was terrible.
Yeah, it was one of the worst in the league, and like like what we're trying to say is clearly Tannehill wasn't a problem. You have Henry,
Mhm.
you have AJ Brown, and you have a fine second receiver. Now you see that offense and you think that could be insane if Julio is on the field.
Mhm.
And I guess the one thing that's nice is like you have Julio, he is old, but you also have AJ Brown,
Mhm.
where he's the good complement to him. But I don't know. I just feel like the Colts definitely they look like idiots right now.
No. Yeah. I like you were saying the Super Bowl meter to trade a second and fourth round to move you that much higher on the Super Bowl meter. It's really not that much to give up. Because I'm with you. They don't have a real number one receiver.
No,
That would completely change their offense.
they have Carson Wentz. They just traded for him. If you like, what is more of a what's a better offseason than getting your franchise quarterback that you think, and then you get the All Pro, the All Decade team, Julio Jones.
Yep. I mean, that's gonna suck to play against him twice a year too.
Especially when you want Wentz to work. This whole the whole thing is to try to be like, hey, it was worth it giving up a second, maybe first for Carson Wentz.
Mhm.
And now you add that in there, and he's got Ty and Julio, and then the younger guys. But now it's just he's got Ty and the younger guys.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I still think it's a good move by the Titans, though.
Yes,
Even though there are issues with it, I would have done it.
that's the thing that you always got to go back to with a player of this caliber. You do it every time. Any team does it every time. I think the Ravens are kicking themselves. I think that the Colts are kicking themselves. And
What
those are
about
the
the
I
the
don't
Pats?
think the Pats are
No?
killing themselves.
Okay.
Because they're not winning the Super Bowl with or without Julio Jones.
True.
Not in the next 2 years. So it wouldn't be worth the trade.
That's how I feel too with Washington, because like if they traded a second and a fourth to get Julio, I'd be excited. But it's the same thing. You're not winning with Fitzpatrick at quarterback, no matter what.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Although, I've been like kind of thinking to myself, like now that it's the offseason, I just am like thinking about what this season's gonna look like. I'm like, what if they just went like 13-3 and hosted the NFC Championship? Because I was thinking, I'm sitting there at the lifeguard stand because I got nothing to do, so I'm just like my thoughts.
That's when
and I'm like,
that's when the worst takes wander in.
and I was like, I wouldn't know how to act if they were good, because they've never been good. They've been decent. They've played like 3 playoff games in my lifetime. I wouldn't know what to do.
That's interesting.
I have to like take lessons.
I can
How
teach
do you act when? Yeah. How do you act when your football team is winning?
Number 1, post everything on Instagram. Put it on your story. Put it all on your Instagram story. Pretend like everyone else cares too.
Right,
It's the best thing you could do. And then when you start to lose again, still just pretend like you're still just
Right.
as good. Just never stop. Your team's not bad until you let them think
That is
think that they're
true.
bad.
That's true.
Anyways, we were just talking about
Yeah, sorry.
No. That was good. We were talking about something I wanted to discuss, but I totally forget.
I brought up the Pats.
Yeah, I just think it was probably just like that the Pats aren't winning the Super Bowl, and then you were talking about the football team, and then we really got lost right there. I had something to say, but I totally lost it. But anyways,
Bad.
nah, you're good. Anyways, did you see what number he's wearing?
No, I just saw he wasn't wearing 11.
No, they came out today. He's wearing number 2.
Ugh.
I know, it's kind of lame.
I don't like that at all.
Number 2 is a bad receiver number.
That's not, especially for him. He's not
And
a single digit guy at all.
oh, unless it was 1. If it was 1, I'd be like, all right, Julio, you take that 1. But
Even that. Well, I wonder what he wore in college.
he wore 8. So everyone thought
Oh,
he
he
was
did
gonna wear
wear
8.
8? Interesting.
And now he's wearing 2, which I guess
That's
like
gross.
when I first thought of it, I was like, oh, second team, he's got to be poetic. I don't know. That's all I thought of.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like 2, second team. It's his only other team. Oh, it could be 11 combined.
Oh, second. Yeah, that's true. One
Could be
plus
11
one.
combined. But
Yeah,
I
really
don't know. You're
smart
right.
move.
I don't like it. I've seen pictures.
This year is gonna like really bother me.
Well, did
when
you
I
see
all
Jalen
these
Ramsey
single
change his
digits.
number?
No, I didn't. To
He's
what?
number 5 now.
Like 3?
5.
5?
It's gross.
I don't like it. I think the Redskins only have one guy that's a single digit now, and it's one of the rookies that they drafted. No one changed.
Yeah, I didn't see any change from Washington's camp.
But it's gonna be so distracting. Not distracting, but like
It'll be distracting
it's
once
gonna
you
throw me
notice
off.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you notice, you can be like, huh.
what are these guys doing?
Yeah, it's like, dude, get the quarterback off the field. He's not supposed to be lining
They should have
up
just
like that.
embraced like full anarchy and been like, you know what, linemen can also wear whatever. Because I feel like they got
That's
the short
not
end of the
fair.
stick. There.
Yeah,
They're
they
like,
got
oh, they
screwed.
can wear like number 50 now.
They've always been allowed to wear that though, so like they got nothing.
Yeah,
They got added
yeah.
on.
I don't. Yeah, I think D linemen they might have.
They
they
might have
actually-
added in. They might have.
Maybe
added,
they 40s.
I don't know, but it's.
I don't know why
it's
you would want to
lame.
wear that instead of 90.
It's lame.
So it is so lame. I would like if Chase Young went back to 2, that would be sick. Does he look good in 2?
No, 99 looks way better than 2 though.
I don't know. There's something about the. Remember when you did top 5
Yeah.
numbers? Something about the single digit pass rusher. It's
Well,
just so
we're gonna see.
intimidating.
Let's see if it's still there because when all these bums switch their numbers to single digits and then are trash lined up against someone who's good, and you're just like, not as intimidating anymore.
Yeah, no, that is
Like
true.
the single digit guys in college, they're Jadeveon Clowney, they're Chase Young.
Yeah, they're always good.
They're always good.
Always.
There's gonna be a bunch of bozos switching to number 9
Yeah,
or number whatever single digit
yeah.
and just. I
Number
hate to
one
see
is
it.
going to be a tough one because if you wear 1 in college, you're always the fastest player on the field.
Yeah.
But now I feel like they're just going to get a bunch of number ones that don't deserve it.
I'm surprised. I know John Ross just signed with the Giants, or not just, but back in free agency. He looks like one of those guys that would line up as number one and then not be good at number one.
No, yeah, just run fast,
He would
but
just
not
run
do
fast,
anything
yeah.
else. Just get hurt and drop balls.
Oh man, I don't want to get down a rabbit hole with football because
Yeah,
I
I
am
know,
just
good call.
I'm too excited for this season. There's just so much fun stuff that's going on with both of our teams. I think both of our teams are in that, like, I don't know. They're both in like the frisky.
Right, yeah.
They're both in,
Frisky's
like,
good.
yeah. So they're both enjoyable and they'll both hopefully make the playoffs. So
I
yeah.
just want to get back to a game. 'Cause I
yeah.
haven't been to a game in, I think, 3 years because I didn't go. Obviously, I didn't go last year, and the year before, I also didn't go because they were so bad,
Mhm.
which was the first year I didn't go since I was probably 5 years old.
Wow.
So it's been a while.
It's a long time.
Ready to get back in that
that's a
awful
drought.
stadium.
That's a drought.
It is a drought.
Ready to get back into FedEx.
Yeah, that's right. As much as I hate it, I love it.
Have you seen the Dwayne comments?
No, I haven't.
There's just been a lot of good things I've
Oh my
seen about
gosh.
Dwayne.
Oh, the Roethlisberger that he said he
Yes.
could throw it through the car
Yes.
wash. That was. I don't
That
even
was
know
so
what that
dumb.
means. Like,
I
I
don't know
guess
what
he
that
can
means
throw it
either.
hard.
And
I
then,
know he can throw hard.
idea.
Everyone knows that.
Just I
People
love
were
seeing.
also saying like, "Oh yeah, we'll get wet because we'll just miss the car wash altogether."
Yes, I saw that. I love seeing on Instagram when I'm scrolling through like the discovery page, and just like all of a sudden I see a picture of like Babyface Haskins. I'm like, oh my god, what's the quote now? And it's like Ben Roethlisberger says he loves his throwing motion and wishes he had it. And I was like, well, Ben.
Well, Ben Roethlisberger has like the worst throwing motion ever.
Well, and then I
Oh
just
no, Philip Rivers is worse.
yeah, that's Phil Rivers' worse. But I thought right after that, I immediately thought, well, Big Ben's a Hall of Famer, and
Yeah.
and Dwayne Haskins sucks cheeks, so I kind of would rather have the other flowing motion.
Also, he's like 40 years old and hurts his shoulder every week.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's
obviously
true.
he would want anybody else's arm at this point in his life.
Yeah, at this point of his life, he'd take a baby's arm because it just
Yeah.
it won't break.
Also, I'm pretty surprised that Big Ben has said nice things because usually it's like,
Yeah, no,
and of course he might not mean them, but like when
There's
Mason
no-
Rudolph
there's
was
no
there, he's
way.
like, I am not teaching Mason Rudolph anything.
No, there's
He's
no way
not
he
taking my
means
job.
it. There's no way this guy is sincere.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe with age, he's learned.
With a-
Knows he's almost done. Like,
Oh.
yeah, I'll be nice now.
That's true. Apparently, Joe Flacco was a bad mentor. Now all the teams want to sign him as their backup
Mhm.
to mentor the young quarterback. So you're right. People change.
Well, who is he a mentor to?
Apparently, he was a total jerk to Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, really?
Yes. Apparently, just like he came in, he's like, I'm not teaching this guy. Not at
Yeah,
all.
that's
I'm
exactly
still
what
playing."
Big Ben did.
Yeah, exactly.
With Mason Rudolph.
Big Ben, they drafted so many quarterbacks where he was just like, nah.
Dobbs.
Yeah, Dobbs and Rudolph and now Dwayne. What a crew.
That is a
That's a
whole
good crew.
crew.
Oh man. Even what was his name? Duck Hodges.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Duck Hodges.
They've had some bad backup quarterbacks. That
Yeah.
I had to play games.
I always thought that Dobbs would be good. I don't know why. I still feel like, just give him a
Did
chance.
he ever play? I feel like he'd never played.
Like barely. He might have played a drive or something. I
Yeah,
always thought he would be good. I don't know
A lot
why.
of
He's
people
just
thought
one of
he
those
was.
guys for me.
Yeah. And it
I
probably
thought Rudolph
always
would be
will
good
be.
too, though. Oh yeah, and he'll never get a chance, so he definitely always will be. It's like, just put him in.
He's the Rose.
That was the Colt McCoy guy, or
Oh yeah.
that guy was Colt McCoy for me too.
Mhm.
I was like,
I'm still holding on to Rosen.
see what he can do. I know.
I've heard bad things about Rosen though. That scare me. I don't want him to be a jerk. I want it to be the team's fault, not Rosen.
I knew that he's been a jerk since he was in college.
Hey, shush. I ignore that. Right?
he's a
the
cocky
chosen
asshole.
One. He's the chosen
He is,
one, right?
he is the chosen one.
Man.
Yeah, I was looking through my bookmark tweets, and I have one from you. You tweeted out like, when Josh Rosen is good in however many years, bring this tweet back. So
Ugh.
I'll bring it back when the time
I
comes.
thought it's funny enough. I don't remember that tweet whatsoever.
I'm sure you're just spewing out whatever.
Oh,
thought
I
pops
just
in
tweet
your
away,
head.
especially when sports are going on. I'm just going at
Uh-huh.
it. I'm
That- I
tweeting is like shooting darts with a blindfold on. I'm
oh
just
yeah.
throwing in the dark.
And they all seem like good ideas too. And then usually it takes me 5 minutes to be like, that tweet was not as funny as it was in my head.
Sometimes I delete them. If I'm like
Yeah,
sitting
I'll-
on Twitter and I'm like, I like sometimes
Yeah.
I go, man, that was just not funny. I just delete it.
I
I'm like,
feel like I'm
hopefully
back.
no one saw that.
Right. But I feel like I'm back on Twitter right now because the whole like lacrosse season, I was trying to like not just tweet random like whatever popped into my head.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, all right, well I don't have an obligation to tweet about that. Like I'm not being professional, so
Yeah.
now it's just we're back to you know what, and it still has to go through a process where it's like I'll think of it and go to tweet it and I'll be like, wait a minute, is that actually gonna be funny? Yes,
Everyone
I'll tweet it.
everyone that's listening that doesn't have a Twitter needs to actually get a Twitter and just like don't at first just see what other people tweet, like tweets,
Mhm.
retweet stuff. Like hell, I did that for like 5 years. I did nothing
Mhm.
but just
No,
like,
so did I. Yeah.
and everyone gets through it, but then once you just like once you tweet stuff, it's fun.
It's
Is fun.
so fun. If you get a like on a tweet, you're just like, oh yeah, they.
You're like, oh yeah,
feel good
someone
about
agrees.
myself.
And like
Yeah, right,
that's the
sorry.
best part. It's like where Instagram, where it's like if I don't get 200 likes, I just should delete the whole post or whatever. And it's like tweet. It's like you get one and you just cherish that one like. You're like, sweet, I got that one
Yeah.
like.
Uh-huh.
It's like your personal journal, only everyone can see it.
Yeah, no, it's.
And-
I love Twitter.
Yeah,
So
Twitter's
much fun.
amazing.
We have a nice little crew too on Twitter. that
That's why. Yeah, we
we
got a
go
nice
back and
crew.
forth with.
Yep.
It's like a group chat. It's like a public group chat, basically.
Oh, once the threads gets going, it's definitely like a public group chat where it'd be like, well, Aiden, you're stupid, and it would just be like, it'd just be it's all over the place.
Bunch of there's a tweet the other day. I think Riley Nolan tweeted it where he was just like, I just saw like 5 tweets
Yeah.
from my friends on my timeline and they all hit. Nice job, guys. And I was just like, yes, because I
Yeah.
knew one of them was mine.
He like I saw that tweet, immediately went to my notifications, saw that he liked one of them. I'm like,
Yep.
yes,
Yep.
I made it. I made it. Oh.
Oh, I didn't. I actually had something to tweet earlier that I forgot to.
I already had something I thought
Actually, I
about
won't say
today.
it because I'll just tweet it. But
No, I had something I thought of today that I'm going to tweet. It's right when we're done because I thought about it and then I forgot and then we're doing the podcast.
yeah, I'm gonna. I'm glad that reminded me because I feel like it's just people have to know this.
Okay, I'm excited for the tweet now. But one of the best things is when this will be the last thing we talk about because sadly no top 5 today because it's Chris Hagen Sr.'s birthday. So happy birthday to Chris Hagen Sr.
Birthday pops.
But
Poor guy's stuck watching a Sixers playoff game. He's probably stressed out of his mind right now.
I think they're winning. Last time I checked, I thought they were winning.
See, they're
So-
up 3 at halftime. That's the last I checked.
So we're gonna do a top 5 on Friday. Top 5 Friday. Interesting. I like it. I like the sound of it. But
Mhm.
and we're also gonna save all of our NBA stuff for that because we can go forever. But one thing I want to say about tweeting is that the worst is when Aiden Workman doesn't like your tweet, but will just randomly comment like bars. Nice one. Or he'd just be like facts. And you're like, dude, like my tweet at least.
Right.
At least like it.
He's too busy liking his own tweets.
And then getting mad at you for calling him out.
Uh,
Oh,
that
what a
was a
guy.
great thread.
That was a great thread.
Thread.
I'm glad you got into it because I can't help myself most times. I have to
Yeah.
just like fight it back. But I'm glad you got in the ring.
Yeah. No, I told you this. I was like, you just got to pick and choose your battles.
Oh, yeah.
And that was one where I was like, I am not standing down on this one. Like, I have to know why he's liking his own tweets. And then I became a weirdo. So
Oh yeah, yeah, guys.
Rent free in my head.
Rent free. All right. Well, that does it for the stream. This was fun. I had a great time, and see you guys all on Friday. And one last happy birthday to Chris Hagen Sr. All right.